Finished my coffee before we even started filming.
Which is why, when I had the idea to write a book set in London's West End, it's the most excited I've been about an idea for a book ever.
I'm literally watching old book announcement videos to try and remember how I led up into the announcement, because I can't remember. I've been rolling for like 4 minutes and I've not said anything at all. I really like Madame Leota today. That's some big hair going on. People say that everyone has at least one book in them, and I feel like On the Other Side was that book for me. On the Other Side is like the personification of my soul. That's what that book feels like to me. All That She Can See felt like a book that my brain needed to write in order to sort of personify all of my own sort of inner demons. It was a very sort of therapeutic, cathartic experience writing that book. It felt like a book I needed to write. When the Curtain Falls felt like the most exciting process I've had writing a book, because it was about theatre and it was a chance for me to delve deep into my theatrical past and mix it all together into a fictitious story. It feels like my last 3 novels were like The Scarecrow, The Tin Man and The Lion for me. It was like my soul, my brain and my heart in novel form. And it feels stupid to say because I am an author, I've written books, but it feels like this is the first book of me just being an author, as opposed to feeling like I've got all of these like bubbling emotions that need to come out and they're coming out as books. This feels like I sat down and went, right, I've got an idea for a story, let's just write it, as opposed to it being like a manifestation of something within me that needs to come out. So, in a year today, on October 17th, 2019, my next novel, In the Time We Lost, will be released. I think the best way to explain to you what the book is about is to read you the blurb, so I will do that now. Luna Lark used to love her name, but that was before people started saying it differently. I'm so sorry, Luna. Are you alright, Luna? Everything will be okay, Luna. Now Luna is taking back control by starting again in the most remote place she could find, Ondingside, a magical little town with barely 150 people in the middle of nowhere important. She'll finally finish her latest novel, get herself back to normal, and maybe even find love and continue being a hopeless romantic. But on her first night in Ondingside, a freak July snowfall freezes the town. Snowed in, the town stands still. Can Luna break out of the monotony and do what she came to do? It doesn't give too much away, but I feel like if I give anything more away, it just sort of ruins what the book is about. That's all I'm gonna give you. However, saying that, if you go to the description, there is a link to the prologue, which you can read immediately, if you so wish. And then if you enjoy the prologue and this book seems like something that you would be interested in reading, you can pre-order the book right now on Amazon, and the link to that will also be in the description below. Usually my books are released in July, however this book has a very wintry, autumnal type feel to it because there's lots of snow involved. So we've pushed back the release date until October. So this book will be released on the 17th of October, which is a Thursday. My birthday is the following Tuesday, and usually it's the following Tuesday after a book has been released when you find out where the book has come in the Sunday Times bestseller list, if it's made the list at all. So it would be a really amazing birthday present if we were able to get it into the bestseller list. Maybe even #1? Question mark? Not only do I have new book news, but I also have old book news. The paperback of my last novel, When the Curtain Falls, is going to be released on the 13th of June 2018, and it's had a makeover. The paperback has a nice brand spanking new cover, which looks like this. So if you are fond of paperbacks over hardbacks and you've been waiting for the paperback to come out before you bought and read When the Curtain Falls, now you know it's going to be released on the 13th of June next year, so hope you enjoy that. However, if you prefer an ebook and you are of the Kindle e-reader persuasion, then the ebook of When the Curtain Falls will be officially available on November the 3rd on iBook and Amazon. But I will say this, if you aren't usually one to buy an ebook, you might want to reconsider this time, because the ebook of When the Curtain Falls will include the prologue and chapter 1 of my next novel in the time we lost. So, let's have a think about that. 99p, November the 3rd. Hashtag just saying. So to sum up, When the Curtain Falls paperback, out June 13th, 2019. The ebook of When the Curtain Falls will be out on November 3rd, but it will only be 99p for one day and one day only. And my next novel, In the Time We Lost, will be released a year today on October the 17th, 2019, and you can read the prologue right now if you click the link below this video, and you can pre-order it if you like what you read. I hope you're as excited as I am, and I hope you've enjoyed this news. Lots of love.